Every time your client sends you a new video, you go, not this again. I'm tired of this shit. I want to do something fun. And then sitting through hours of that work feels like torture. And then when you finally hit send, you feel a sense of relief until 3 hours pass and you get revisions on top of that. Now you want to yourself. In this situation, unfortunately, it means that you hate your client work or you hate your client. I'm gonna give you all the potential reasons this might be happening. You'll know which one is for you once I mention it, and I'll tell you how to solve each of them so you can enjoy your client work and make money effortlessly. Check out my course Motion Ascent, link in the description. Shout out to my student and homeboy Razin for this idea. The number one reason that you hate your client work, usually you're in the wrong niche. Simplest answer ever. If you are editing finance videos and you hate finance videos, you think it's boring and your mind can't stand these numbers and all this technical stuff, well then maybe you should try gaming videos. If you were playing video games as a kid, if you play Clash Royale on your phone, gaming videos you'll be having much more fun, even though it's a less profitable niche. Who cares? You want to enjoy your life, and if it means making maybe $1,000, $2,000 less, but you're enjoying your life and it's a good time, I'd say go for it. It's worth the mental health upgrade that you get. Dilly-dally, whimsical maxing. Nowadays, that's what we do. Switch to gaming niche, switch to real estate niche, anything else. Start messaging other clients while you're working with your current one and find something like Monkey Branch. Do this shit that women do. Just go and find a different client. It's simple. If you ever only edited finance videos, you're missing out. Like, before I started video editing professionally, I was doing trial edits for gaming creators, finance creators, talking heads, self-improvement, some carnivore guys, all this stuff. I tried it all and then I stuck to finance videos because that's just what I like. That's why I ended up building relationships with it. It's pretty fun. So, crypto videos, Forex, find your thing and then you're gonna have so much more fun while you're editing your videos. Number two is you don't enjoy your work because of your addictions. Everyone tells you this, but if you haven't heard it, I will give you my take, which is the best take on this topic. Scrolling reels sometimes here and there, it's fine. I get it. We all do it, especially if you're on Instagram and you get motion design reels. Those are the best edits you will ever see in your life other than on Twitter, the Asian dudes. If you see motion design and video editing reels on Instagram, save them all, like them all, share, repost, whatever. Personally, I do that on my page. You can check my page if you want to follow me on Instagram, Mihai Koshatsky, link in the description. I get so much inspiration from these motion design reels. And then I use oftentimes a lot of effects, a lot of the stuff I see. I use it, I inspire myself, I steal like an artist, and I get better at video editing. So sometimes reels are good unless you're scrolling for like 2 hours, or if you wake up in the morning and you start scrolling immediately and you expect to do work that day, yeah, forget it, buddy. But by addictions is what I mean. Drinking, vaping, eating slop, ordering KFC. I used to do that. I love KFC. Now I just stick to the watermelon. I don't eat the KFC. If you're not praying or going to church, you're not consuming any long form content to keep your attention span kind of bit longer, how are you expecting to sit through 8 hours of editing in After Effects, replaying the same sentence 10 different times while it's lagging, while you have the RAM loading the shit up and you have to like play and just wait for 5 minutes? How are you gonna have the attention span for that if you can't sit through a long form video like this? And this video is not even unedited, it has cuts in it, right? And you still can't sit through this shit. Check out my new boots. If you do all those things, client videos will not be fun because you have things which are a lot more stimulating instantly to your brain and you cannot focus on that. It happens to the best of us. Just get rid of all the bullshit and focus on your video. If you have client work, wake up, coffee. You don't need to do any bullshit morning routine. Work for a few hours and then go for your walk, for gym, food, whatever. Just make work one of the first things you do in the morning. After you pray, go. That's your best focused hours. Everything else is bullshit. No red light therapy, none of that. Just work. This is backed by Alex Hormozy. I was doing it before he was. Next up is maybe editing videos ain't for you. Try out 3D modeling and 3D animations instead if you don't enjoy video editing. If you've tried all the niches and you're like, nah man, this ain't it. If you've tried DaVinci Resolve and this still ain't it, Premiere, it ain't it, you don't enjoy working in these softwares, well then just switch to something else. Maybe try static design. Learn some static in Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever, because maybe in this life, God did not want you to be a video editor. He wanted you to be a 3D model. You're a 3D model, buddy. Try drawing. Go to drawing lessons. I draw better than you. Look at this. Look at this photograph. I drew this myself with a bit of help from the teacher. Beat me, go. If video editing isn't enjoyable, then there are so many other media branches that you can learn and make money from, which if you ever decide to go back to video editing, Just implement those skills into your video editing. If you've learned drawing, you can just make custom 3D motion design, buy a drawing tablet. It's so easy. Anything that you try that's other stuff, creative stuff, similar to video editing, you can use it later on if you change your mind. And now it's gonna get really dark, really black pill. Certain client work is simply just for money. Certain clients, they just need you to make a replicable style and be consistent every single time they send you the video. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel every single time. You don't need to come up with these crazy creative ideas. I used to do that for a lot of clients. Nowadays, I only do it for the work that is worth it, that is paid more, where the client would appreciate it. If you are going to add extra shit and be extra creative and put extra effort in it without it ever being noticed, without it bringing any ROI, it's just going to burn you out and you're not going to enjoy the work. I am a very big advocate for pushing yourself and over-delivering to your clients, but if it gets to the point where it's not enjoyable, you have to cut it back and just stick to something consistent. The thing that gave me the most anxiety was having to be hyper-creative on demand, coming up with these crazy new ideas and designs and stuff, which did help me improve as a motion designer, but it really burnt me out. I hate doing this, and so I'd rather just make a mood board, make a style, and just replicate it unless we have to change, we have to be creative, unless it's fully necessary. It's going to take so much mental bandwidth. Unless you're getting paid really well, take it easy, keep it on the low. And you know what? Sometimes you just take your work for granted. You stop enjoying it because it's always been there. You got the client, they're sending you consistent work, and you stop valuing it because monkey brain, we're all like this. And you don't realize how valuable the fact that you have a client sending you work and paying you money consistently is. It's very stupid. I hate that we are like this, but sometimes you have to remind yourself. So how do you fix this? I'll tell you. At some point, I was working with the same client so consistently, so often that I found it annoying to do the work. I had this issue and I did not enjoy it. I was just like calling my friends, dude, I want to kill myself. I can't do this client work. And they wouldn't understand why. What do you mean? Like, it's money. What I did is I took a long break from them, a few months. Then I was working with other clients and tried different things. And then I came back, and now that I'm back to this work, it's so much better. The whole time I was away from the client, I was reminiscing on how nice those videos were. And you don't realize how valuable something is until it goes away and then it comes back. When it comes back, you'll value it 10 times more, and the videos will be so much more enjoyable to edit, and you'll be grateful for your client. Check out Motion Ascent, link in the description. I go really deep into all of these topics, and I will teach you how to make this edit from 0 to 100%, give you all my creative secrets, and turn you into the most expensive video editor on earth. No one does this shit better than me. Christ is king. Mwah.